Tucked away in a beautiful small town just north of us sits a wine country adventure. The Riverwood Winery is located near Weston, Missouri. Beautiful area. Owner David Knotts is here with a unique story about how it all got started. Full disclosure to the viewers, I was there this last weekend.
That's right.
I love wine.
Good.
Yeah, I was at his place. I met him. I was very intrigued by his story. It is a great location, too, and it's an old schoolhouse.
That's right.
You turned into a wine tasting room.
That's right. Yeah. It's an old, it was part of the Weston School District. It's an elementary school, or it was. They had 1st through 6th grade in there. 3 rooms, 3 classrooms, 1st and 2nd, 3rd and 4th, and 5th and 6th. We've been in there about 5 years now, and it was used as a school until '84, and then after that it was a VFW hall, and then it was an antique mall, and then it was vacant for a couple of years.
And now a winery.
That's right.
And this is, and it's a very small operation. What do you have, a few employees?
A couple employees,
A couple
yes.
employees. The story behind it is pretty intriguing. David's actually a lawyer.
That's right.
And he bought some land in Weston, and tell the viewers how you discovered, the grapevines on your property.
Well, we moved out there. We were living in Washington, D.C., and we moved out here about 15 years ago, and we wanted to buy a farm, and we bought this place. It was overgrown, brushy, rugged, and as I was clearing the property, I found some wires on the ground. Well, it turns out those were trellis wires that the former owners had about 8 acres of grapes there, but they let them go, and it was just abandoned, and somebody had pulled all the trellis posts out, so I found the wires, and then I had to spend 2 years rolling up trellis wires before I could clear
But how do you go from being an attorney, one end of the spectrum here, dressed up in the suit, all professional, going to court, checking out, all your cases and the judges, and then you say, oh, you know what, it's all done now, I'm going to start raising grapes and producing wine. I mean, this is so opposites.
Well, it's a lot of fun. I loved being a lawyer, too. It was a lot of fun. I didn't want to get out of it for any reason other than I like working outside. I think I'm more suited to working outside and, meeting people like you guys when you come into the winery. It's a lot of fun,
Yeah.
So that's kind of how that started, and I was working down in Kansas City up until 5 years ago, and then that building was for sale, that school, and we thought this would be a good spot to start a winery, and so that's kind of how it got going.
That's how it is. It's a labor of love, and it is something to check out. I enjoyed it. It was a good time. The wine is great. They have a tasting room, and this is not the only winery, too, in Weston. If you want to, check out Riverwood Winery, they also have, 2 more in that area?
Hurdles Winery is in Weston, and then near Platte City is Jowler Creek.
There you go. So, you can make it a day of tasting wine and enjoying that beautiful scenery. So, Riverwood Winery is located in Rushville, Missouri. It is located off 45 Highway, very, very, very close to Weston. I think it's about just 7 miles north of Weston.
7.5 miles north.
And it's only a good, 30-40 minute drive from Kansas City, so it is well worth it.
Right.
Awesome, man. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Can I have a bottle?
You bet. They're yours.
Thank you.